So my name is Connor Mayeros. My company name is CM Audio, and I produce, engineer, and compose music. I guess my origin story, growing up, I always played Guitar Hero. One of my cousins showed me, Guitar Hero 3, and he put on Rage Against the Machine. It was Bulls on Parade. It was just like an easy song. As soon as I picked up that guitar, like the Guitar Hero guitar, and played, it was like something sparked. From there, I was like, man, I really want to learn how to play the songs that I'm playing in Guitar Hero on guitar. So I eventually got my first, it was called an Axe guitar. It was shitty. It was like $200. Went off from there. I was learning like everything that I could find. I was learning chords. But now, honestly, even more of origin, before I even started playing guitar, I was into metal. In 3rd grade, my friend Zach, he showed me Bullet for My Valentine, and I just was obsessed, and then learned guitar, and then wanted to play all the songs that I heard when I was a kid. So yeah, that's like how it got started. So I got my start in like bands, metal, actually taking it a little bit more seriously once while I was like in high school. First band that I had was with a couple buddies. We called it Outcrier. We had a couple songs, they were kind of good, they were kind of bad. It was a lot of like guitar pros back and forth and always changing the ideas and having 50 million ideas at once. Once we got into college, we wanted to take it a little bit more serious, and then I made a project that I'm most known for. It's called Pathogen. We went and worked with Matt G at Graphic Nature, but I think we were working at his house. Like, we recorded the drums in his living room, and it was awesome, dude. Recorded there, and then we recorded with Aaron Chaparian, and that was like really like the foundational start of like being in a band, actually producing music, like actually recording it, investing. From there, because I had that project and people were hearing about it around me, I then started working with the guys in Stargazer because they were looking for a guitar player, and more specifically a bass player. So I was filling the shoes for them on bass. I was writing music and recording for Pathogen. And then after that, Stargazer eventually, like after playing a bunch of shows, like it just kind of like fizzled out naturally. And Pathogen had released music at that time too. So I had released music that I was working on personally, and then I had band that I was kind of touring and off touring with, and that's just like essentially how my start into metal and actually investing in myself began. I think the moment for me that got me into producing, or even thinking that I could and really trying to pursue it, was during Pathogen recording. And we were in Aaron's basement, and just watching how much control and how much he could just leverage all these different parts of his brain to just make sound good. Like, I mean, as simple as if I was recording a guitar lead, he just knew which reverb to use to make it sound like how I heard it in my head. If we were messing with drum parts, he knew like the exact plugin to use to make it sound bigger or make it sound more punchy. And like when I look back on it now, I'm like, oh, well, it's compression, it's EQ, it's saturation. But like at that time, because I didn't know anything about it, I mean, I was happy to be there recording. I was like elated. That's the word I'm looking for. I was elated to be there recording, having fun with my buddies, but like also seeing that this producer guy that I'm right behind, he is just a master at what he's doing. But I was like, I want to be that fucking guy. Like, that is just so cool. And it was really just so inspiring watching him take his ideas and make them the way that I heard him in my head. I'm like, I just want to do that. First project that I recorded on my own, I would say that it was like some personal stuff, guitar pros that I had, and I was like, well, I kind of want to turn this into a song, and like, I want to make it legit. So it wasn't like necessarily for a band, it was more so for me just to prove that I could do it, like prove to myself that I could record, mix, and produce an entire song. And I think that song sounds like ass, but at the time it was a big deal. I was like, oh, I fucking did it. I think first real band that I like recorded and like actually did was my friend Tony. So he has this personal project that he wanted me to record guitar pros for. And he would just send me all the guitar pros. I would record everything, send them back, and then he would do whatever he wanted with them. So if he wanted to release it, if he wanted to, get another vocalist on his team, like that was up to him. But that was like the first real client recording experience I had. But the most recent recording experience to kind of tack onto that was with Rat God. Because Rat God, they're local. It's an EP, so there's a 3-song EP. So the first song, Alex sent me kind of like half produced. He had like the first riff, but then I recorded like the second half of the song. The second song on the EP, I recorded the whole thing. But then the last one, he did his full songwriting. So it was almost like first song we split, second song was me, third song was him. That was like my first experience actually working with a band that wanted me to fully mix and master, like take on the full production, and yeah, awesome. Just super cool.